Welcome to a new stream. English now, cause it's a bit easier for me to stream in English since most of my contacts are in English, and I don't plan on streaming on just streaming alone every time. Having someone around just makes everything a bit more interesting for myself. Ah, what a quite interesting jump. Yeah. I'll hope you all had or have a good day. My plan for today was just a bit of talk, a bit of that here and there. Gameplay would just be building since I'm doing my base. I made a. Let me turn up music a bit. I made a real playlist, real stream times for me that you can look after. If you want to know when I'm gonna be live, my stream times are there. I'll do mostly mostly gaming. Once I do have enough viewers, I might actually do like a day of just chatting every now and again, maybe once a week. Maybe I'll do every first day, cause like my stream plan says, I'm gonna be live every Thursday on every Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday in about 1 p.m. In American time, and 5 p.m. UTC +1, since that's where I live. Well, do not hold you off on the amazing gameplay you're else gonna be missing out on. I'll change the scene. Gaming. Basically all it's gonna do is this entire area. Since the end product gonna be looking like that. That's what I'm building for. It will take some time. I won't get it done today. My plan is to get it up to like here, then I can start doing all like as one big part. But before that, I'll do separate both sides so I can work on one side, leave the other, since I do have someone to help me with the other side. Let's get it back to just that one layer. Well, since this will take a long time, I'm ready to just talk about basically anything. My stream plan shouldn't be really updating anytime soon, as far as I'm concerned. That is something that my stream plan is something that I want to keep as a fixed pace. I'm working on making my streams a bit more, just a bit better, but everything I want to do is always connected with a lot of work, so forgive me if it takes just time. There are a few things that just they need time. It's a lot of emailing stuff, but hey, when I get done, that's that. Then I'll probably won't upload my VODs on Twitch for some time, depending. I will still do it for the time being. I'll upload on my Twitch, also on YouTube, since Twitch does delete VODs after some time. I'll upload the uncut version on my YouTube. Once I really get to know my cutting software, I might actually be able to like make clips and stuff like that, but I'm just not in that space right now. I lack a lot of skill and knowledge about the software to do something efficiently on it. That's why I decided to just not for the start of things. Uh, so it might take some time, and eventually. My music also is something that I do want to change. So far I'm using like lo-fi music. This is a public server, so yeah, people will be standing here every now and again. And they are pretty annoying. Yeah. Want to get some real music, but problem is most music is licensed. So if I want to do something, I'll have to get a license, and all of that just takes time, and I'll probably will get rejected. I do hope that when something like that happens, I get a chance to actually do it, since that would be like amazing. Imagine I could just use music from someone. That would be just a dream come true. Especially there are creators that I really like. I really love their music. Having being able to use their original music for my streams would be a blessing. Let's say it how it is. Let's take a look. Button and side, curse, dirt, gravel, and stone. Is there more? Diorite, coal. Does that have to be? Yeah, that should be grass block, but doesn't matter. Since viewers are a thing I don't have a lot of as of now, I am kind of going to just yeah. I'm kind of just gonna ramble about if anyone decides to join and ask a question, I'll gladly keep up with that, but so far it just didn't happen. But hey, never say never. Also, not like I never had viewers. Just thing that I stopped streaming regularly, and then they vanished. It's not their fault. It's mine. Stone. I need gravel. Coarse dirt. That and that. That. Don't think I need that. I think I do need leaves though. What else did I need? Nah, we'll probably look me into the eye when I see it. I need andesite, yes, that was on the list. Why's my memory so bad? Oh yeah, the ore blocks. Where's my iron? I remember mining it. Also, I need a few grass, I think. Well, let's go back here again. Continue placing blocks. So else things that are out of my mind. Well, there are a few things that I would like to talk about, but that's something that I would actually need an audience for, since most topics that I do thought of wouldn't really be much in a one-man conversation. So I'll save them up for a later date. Oh, no. Don't want to do that. Just waiting for the day. I hope the viewers will arrive. And if that day happens, I'm gonna be the happiest man alive, I tell you that. What donate did I take? Oh, I took I meant to take oak, actually. Oh, but I took the wrong one. Because I knew Charlie's one makes sense here. Doesn't matter. Okay. So what I still need to get is oak leaves. What is it? White taupe. Anything else? More oak leaves. And let's go. Is that? Yep. White taupe. Why could that one be? Oh, here. Amazing I got that. Well, there are a few interesting facts I did think about. For example, Minecraft has 1.3 million followers only. I would have thought it's a lot more. Oh no, wrong button. To kind of explain the system that I'm using, it's a mod called Lightmatica. It's for people that build to just make it easier. Building is a long process. It takes time. There's so many steps that you have to follow, and one messed up block could mean everything. That's what that mod comes in. You can make a schematic, which is like a blueprint of your entire builds. For example, this one, and just paste it to the next world. I normally render it so I know which block goes where. And then I do just that build. Those blocks here, they are water source blocks. Don't have those right now. I'm gonna make the source blocks at the end when I'm done with everything. Yeah, I do. I switched since most of the people I do intend on stream with are English speaking. That's why I decided to just turn. Why stream bilingual? Doesn't make sense for me. It's a lot more work, especially for the viewers. Would make two different communities inside my one channel. It's probably also not that pleasant for the viewers themselves. And every German should at least speak decent English, since that's what we learn in school. Don't we? So, if you are English, you would have the language barrier. If you are German, you don't. That's why I just thought English, why I thought German would be the better thing to do. Huh. Let's continue. Like my stream plan says, my stream's gonna be always around the 2 hour mark. Sometimes maybe a bit less, sometimes maybe a bit more, depending on what I'm doing. On things like that, I really don't have a time limit. It's mostly about when I feel that I just can't build anymore. Because sometimes there's just that break where I need like a few minutes to just recharge, since that really is a... I explain it, really. You do like the same few clicks for hours on a time. It's really exhausting to do over a long time. Yeah. So, to come back to my earlier thing that I wanted to say. For now, nothing's gonna change much about the way I'm gonna be streaming. But in a few weeks, there might be a slight change, since I'm waiting on some confirmation. If I do get a positive answer, I would have to stop uploading my VODs on Twitch, since they would just end up getting muted, which is not really helpful, since you don't have anything out of it if I stream and you don't understand me, because there's just no language. It's basically just a plain video without any sound. Sure, that's not all of it. Mostly like I think they only mute like half-hour straps, but even that is leave. Even that is already too much to just overlook like it's nothing. So I would have I'm gonna just upload them on YouTube like before. That's never gonna change, since what I'm doing right now, I can upload on YouTube. What I'm planning on doing, I can upload on YouTube, so there won't be a problem with that either. I'll just buy a few. Around one. If you want to join, the server IP is should be playroomc.com. Shit, wrong one. You're all welcome to join, since the area is really I think it's quite nice server. Yeah, it has its own map. You can see where everyone's building. You should be able to see mine, since it's basically the normal land, but then there's just that chunk. You might be even able to see where I am, since that server is pretty one time with their ability that you can just well, not a lot of servers have it. You basically have the entire world for yourself. The entire world's open to you. You can go where you want, claim places, build. It's a really nice community. Thank God it's not as not toxic, not as toxic as I've seen other servers be, and I'm really thankful for that, because that just makes it a lot easier. And I can probably say that I do support the server. I'm a big fan of it. I made staff application, got rejected. Yeah, things happen. Things happen. Not too bad. I can live with it. Nothing for me to place here anymore. Okay. Then let's continue here. I have a few more blocks to place. I, at worst, want to get to like the first few blocks of the house, since yeah, those are still like almost full layers, but when we like get here, you can see it's getting smaller. One above, even smaller and smaller. And that's already like the start of the building. That is the basement. To see it like cut up into different pieces. Those are the pieces that I'm gonna build. Like the real start of the building is only here. That's true. That is on block. Don't let me lie. A4, it's another 14 blocks, but it will get faster with every block. With every block we go up, since the layers just keep getting smaller. Though yeah, I'm intending on at one point just building everything at once, but I don't think I'm gonna do that just yet. I'm also gonna at least continue also offline, because there is a lot of work to be done. It would take me far too long, and this is not just a project that I want to do for stream, but also the actual base that I want to use on the server. So I actually want to get it done in a rather short span of time, to be honest. Yeah, even more things to talk about. One of the reasons why I started streaming, that might actually be an interesting topic for viewers, is basically because of exactly that. I'm really bad at holding conversations, and having to speak hours on end just is exactly that, helping. I learn how to keep a conversation alive if I with words that I have to use, how what should I say when to not die down the conversation. And that is actually like helping a lot. Yeah. Well, as you can see, I'm struggling like still a lot, but it has gotten a lot better than since I have started my streaming career. Since I think I know as I'm saying pretty often, since well, my starting career did started like around a year ago. And then I basically stopped streaming for like a few months. And then with that I lost my viewers. Well, my fault basically. Not basically, it is my fault. Since I stopped streaming. But hey, it's not all too bad. Anything you lose you can regain, especially if it's viewers. If I do keep my streaming plan up, viewers will come eventually, since what I'm doing is still Minecraft, one of the most watched gaming categories on Twitch. So yeah. Yeah. It will work. Eventually. If I don't read a message the moment it pops up, I'm sorry for that. It is a bit hard to focus on the chat if I also have to look at the game at the same time. It's a bit distracting, you could say. And if I just look at OBS, it's, yeah, well, I think I can imagine how it would be. It's not the best, since the screen is way slower, not slower, smaller. Also, there is a slight delay in Discord, so it does have to project it over from Minecraft itself. So just looking at Minecraft is better for me. So there might be a time when I don't read a message out loud the moment it comes in. Sorry for that in advance. But there's sadly not much I can do about that. But hey, what? Leave. I do think even that is getting better over time, since I get like a bit of a hang of it. But yeah. Streaming really is a thing for itself. If you've never done it, it seems like all streamers just sit around all day and do nothing, since it's no work, but not even that is really true. Even streaming like this also needs preparation, and at worst just the idea of what you're gonna do. Sure, you can just put on a stream and do what you intentionally planned on doing, just with a live audience, or in my case no live audience, but that's not always just enough, especially if like a bigger streamer. Just doing that is not enough anymore at that point. You're too big to just do anything. You gotta do something cool. You gotta do something amazing. That is what people don't see. That's the behind the scenes stuff. That's the reason why a lot of people that do daily streams do mostly the same stuff. So mostly play the same games, or do just chatting pretty often, since if you, let's say you play Minecraft every day, then you don't have the problem of having to think for an idea. Also, you have the time to think for an idea if you want to do something like a special, since you know, okay, my next stream is gonna be like Minecraft, the one after that also gonna be Minecraft. Just gotta think about what I'm gonna do in Minecraft. or especially for people who just do just chatting, since just chatting is really not that much of work, since basically you're just looking at the chat and responding to questions. With that, I do not want to tell off any just chatting streamer. I would never do that, but still. Yeah. It might not be as hard, but yeah. And if you do that, you have a lot more time to think about. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do something special for my community. What should I do? You have a lot more time for that, since your streams aren't all too much of, how you say it, preparation. Not too much preparation that you gotta do. Which doesn't mean that your stream is bad, just less preparation needed than for different streams. I'm astonished how I was able to fill this with how I was able to fill 35 minutes with my talker, since I'm really not good at it. So for next time I should probably like put the server ID somewhere also. I don't know. I did not plan on just playing Minecraft. I have a lot of games in mind that I do want to play eventually. A few ideas I had to scrap, because, for example, a game that I've always liked to play was Dauntless, but I had to scrap that idea since the servers got shut down just about a week prior to my to the stream, which was devastating because I really enjoy playing this game. I spent a lot of time, not much money, but even that, I can live with that. I got something out of it, even if it was just temporary. But hey, even that is not all too weird. But that's not gonna mean that I'm out of ideas. Things that I can say out front, I'm never gonna stream GTA, since even though I am not and will never be family friendly, I'm not even gonna start that, because I know at some point I or someone I'm in the voice chat with will swear, and I do not want to get that. Yeah, how do I say it? I don't really want to have that baggage on me. With, oh yeah, I can't say that. I have to think about that. I have to that and this and here and there. It's just too much work for all of this. So I just say out front, I'm not gonna be outright disrespectful and throw slurs around like it's my job. But I'm also not gonna stay family friendly just out of nothing. That's what my idea at least is. Well, if you do enjoy the stream, a follow would always be nice. For the ones watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Also, put up a comment. Tell me what you think I should stream next. Cause I'm always open to advice. Sure, I have my list, but if the viewers have an idea, I might even implement it. I mostly go for something that I mostly go for play games that I would actually enjoy playing, uh, instead of playing something that the chat would enjoy. But if you do make a good idea, a good thing that I would play, that I could play, I would do it. Since I'm not completely against the idea of just taking something that chat says. There are just a few games that I'm not comfortable with playing, or I'm just really bad at. Also, just when I know it wouldn't really make fun to play for some reason. Or just things that I know wouldn't be really entertaining for you, since I'm really bad at a few games. If I were to stream them, it wouldn't be all too nice for you. Yeah. A lot of time, a lot of things I can talk about, but only little that I do know what I should talk about. Thing is, there's like a lot of things that I could speak about. It's not that I'm completely ignorant what happens in the outside world, but then again, also I don't want to get into like any political things, anything, any debate stuff, anything. This community said that, this community, I'm on this side, I'm on that side. Since that, first, has nothing to do with the game I'm playing, and secondly, I really don't need that shitstorm. Well, I call it shitstorm, it's not even gonna be like a rain, since I have all my many viewers. Yeah. Um, just like that, if you do have topics I should talk about, always hand them over. Don't know how big it is on the like English community, but Gamescom is soon. If you don't know what it is, Gamescom is basically like a gaming convention. That's probably also what Gamescom is shortened for. Yeah. But to put like a bit more explanation in there, Gamescom is one of the largest, worldwide, one of the largest. Okay, 1 second. That's one thing I do like about streams. If I just if my throat just says nope, my brain just goes out, and what talking isn't really a thing anymore. I catch that, and that's funny shit for you guys. Well, to come back to what I was saying, Gamescom is one of the world's largest events for like video game streamers and especially like gaming companies. For example, if a, if a AAA studio brings out a game, they will announce it there, because people just get to know them. It's actually not all too far away. It's also in Germany, in Cologne. It's like around August mostly. Yeah. Yeah, you can mostly find. It's separated into different like, well, how do you call it? Areas. Each one of them has a name. They're filled with publishers, developers, sometimes even YouTubers. where they just sign autographs and make meet and greets and stuff like that, which is like basically everything gamer could ever want and need. Uh, you can actually often test play a lot of games. So the new Nintendo Switch 2 will probably also be there for like a test drive. You can play it for like a few minutes. There are a few downsides. Uh, if you have a if you're not a fan of standing around a lot, it's not much for you, since you will be standing a lot. Uh, especially in lines. Thousands of people go there every year, and it's since it is an event that only happens once a year, and it's something for like all gamers. And that's why you will stand for quite some time in those lines, especially if you like want to look at something like big, like main serious thing. For example, like I just said, the Nintendo Switch 2 would probably, their stand would probably be packed this year, since it is the newest Nintendo console. Yeah. People that are gonna be, there might actually be, Mojang has often been there. Nintendo, Sony, Xbox have been there. And a few others. Most like AAA studios. It also like shows behind the scenes stuff. For example, like how the game looked in development. That are things that you can get, or you can get to see like on in the Gamescom, which I do really enjoy. Uh, One thing that's also quite big there is competitive games. Like, for example, Smash Bros. Is also, I think Smash Bros. Is one of the games that will actually be there, but I'm not sure. For sure, cosplaying is always a big part. Since it is a gaming convention, cosplaying just naturally is part of it. Of course, you don't have to be a gaming character. You could also just be your favorite anime character. It's not a place to judge, it's a place to connect, basically. Yeah. They also like what I just said, stands for YouTubers. They're most like in separated halls. They're getting. Not everyone is coming anymore. It's a lot of German YouTubers. Yeah. Maybe I'll be big enough to actually join Gamescom one day as a content creator and not guest. Well, what else is there to say? Good question. About Gamescom, not much anymore. Well, if you want tickets, do it now. Or they might actually already have been all sold out. Wouldn't be too far fetched. If you want, but if you do get tickets and think about going there and are going there, there are a few things that you should think about. Firstly, waiting times are gonna be hell. You're gonna be wait for everything. So you should somehow prepare for it. Keep your stuff safe, since theft always is something that can happen. Shouldn't, but can. What's more? Tickets are hella expensive. Uh, there are discounts um, if you have a disorder. For example, I think Down syndrome is one of the things that could get you a cheaper one, but that's nothing that really that's not really part for most of the people, so I'm not gonna count it as much. Then there is like how could I explain it, like after show, after thing. Gamescom goes off over a few days. I think it's 3 days. When you've been when all days have done, all days are done. There's like a last day where you have to buy extra tickets. You have to buy a ticket for every day. Then last ticket for the 4th day, it should be. And that 4th day is more like the in-depth. It's more for like developers. You can go there alone too, without like any reason, just because you think developing is cool or stuff. You can do that. No one would actually like care. But the tickets are more expensive, so you gotta think about that. I hate those. I hate those pigs. But if you do have the money, do it. I can only tell you it's a great investment. Since this is a gaming event, even if it's in Germany, a lot of people speak English. So even a language barrier won't be there for a lot. Yep. Well, running out of ideas. That's not good. What else is there to talk about? Well, maybe since don't have a lot of people that could give me like topics to talk about right now, I'll just continue my rambling on about God and the World. My goals on streaming basically is I do kind of want to get the 1,000 viewer mark. That would be like a dream. I want to keep on making streams. Just want to continue doing all that. I shouldn't have left. What do I need? Okay, yeah, I think I know like the gist of it. I want to get like a bit of following. Not like cold, but yeah, you get what I mean. Since, yeah. Having, being able to make streaming a living would be like the greatest thing to ever happen to me. Let's say it how it is. But that really gonna happen? Doubt it. Highly doubt it. Highly doubt that's ever gonna happen. But hey. I'm looking for some. I don't know. I know what I'm missing when I'm up here again. Gravel. Good to know. Why do I have gravel? Gravel. Nope. Yeah, gravel. You know what? I'm sick of this. What do you mean? No, another one, okay. Yep. Oak leaves. Probably. Should be. Other things. It's really hard finding a topic after already rambling on about nothing, basically, for an entire hour. But you gotta do your best sometimes. Just trying to do best. Well, what is there to talk about? Should I talk about my dreams? I don't know. I don't really dream much. Basically never dream. That was a anticlimactic story, I would guess. It's the truth. That's also one thing that I do want to keep up. I'm not gonna go start lying, go sell out or shit like that, since I have nothing to gain and everything to lose. In that way. Okay, what do you need? I need iron, I need diorite, iron diorite, oak leaves and yep, oak leaves, iron, leaves, diorite, iron diorite and oak leaves. Where iron at? I don't see it. I'm blind. Oh, here. I am blind. Let's continue building. Oh, I didn't take iron dart, but I didn't take the leaves. Jungle. Even more jungle. That's also jungle. Oak. They're gonna be yellow. If you don't know, since it's the right block but wrong formats. Next time I get a leaf, I can show. You can see it here with persistence and waterlogged. That's what I meant. My persistence is, should be on true, which basically is what it does. It doesn't. They don't decay. The leaves don't decay, and if the persistence falls, like this and this, they can decay. They need some sort of wood with them that they don't decay, which would be quite bad since I don't plan on placing wood there, and that would just mean all leaves there would just fall away, which would be pretty sad actually. Should I make myself a black tea, to be honest? Stream for another hour on nothing but my will. Well, gotta live with that. What a decision, and I made it. Just give me 1 second. Also, since they do get smaller, the layers, I'm getting faster. And they don't only just get smaller, but also the holes get bigger. I have to place less blocks with every layer, since on the last layer I had a few less blocks like in that side, but that doesn't really make much of a difference. But this does. This is the difference that it makes. This entire ring is what I don't have to build now. Because what I'm gonna do there is just wait it out until it reaches like the top. What's that? There you go. Huh. Try guys. Would like to have that. Well, yeah. Check pickaxe 2 and another one. A rod. I'm gonna wait till the top, make a layer of dirt there, and then just fill the top layer with dirt, with water. You can let everything flow down, because doing that manually would take a lot more work, unnecessary work. Oh, gotta get dirt. Oh. Since you probably won't understand why, he wants me to build some for him, and it's ginormous. That's I told him in advance that's gonna be really expensive. What's it gonna cost? Let's see it. Well, let's do it like that. It's a lot faster. That's. Well, he wants me to build 2 dragons actually. I agreed. I agreed on the first one, then kind of disagreed on the second one, or at least told him you're gonna be paying a lot for that one. I'm thinking about making a deal with him. Just I don't know, letting me open crates to get blocks to get flight time. Well, oh yeah, I'm thinking about, holy shit, my mind, I can't have similar thoughts right. Holy shit, what's happening? Yeah, I built 2 dragons. He wants me to build them on the server too. I did build them on creative mode though, so it's gonna be a lot more work. I agreed on building one of them for 22 million. Since there's a new, since basically no one knows of the server of you, I would just guess no one does. I'll have to like show you how much it is. So I should, for example, yeah, those are normal price, more or less. Those are the normal price what things are worth. The Trident seems a bit excessive. The Maze too, but more or less they do kinda. For example, there are those things, the angelic items. You can get them for like 4 million a piece, which would be 16 million for a full armor set. And maybe I'm able to convince him to, I don't know, put an angelic item in the mix of the payment. I don't know. Maybe. Since I never had one actually. I held one in my hand for like a few seconds because someone threw it in my sorter and I wanted to give it back. But that's like the most contact I had with an angelic item. And that's probably not going to change for a while. Since, yeah. Until I have built that dragon, kind of broke. And until I can break this, make that dragon, it's also not gonna be some time. Since that player also has to make some space on his island. Well, not all too bad. That's another 10 minutes that I was able to pass. Well, I should. I'm been thinking right now. How many layers did I do? Did I do 2 layers today? Or is that my second one? I know actually. If you don't know what I'm doing while I'm opening the the auction house so often, it's quite simple. When I press E, because I unbind my E button, I rebalance it to R, so my inventory is R, which is kind of bad because that is also like the inventory stuff is also R, so that might happen. Uh, when I now press E, it just places blocks for me, so makes this placing easier. It doesn't misplace as much, and it just takes less time to build everything, and that's exactly what I wanted. Because I've been placing blocks at this point hours on end, but sometimes the system glitches a bit, so I have to reset my menu to let the ghost blocks disappear. And that's what the command is for, to just open some sort of inventory. It could also just open my inventory, but it's faster to just press escape on the auction house than to open and close my inventory, since if I do that, I'll enter my shovel, like move it away, but I don't know if that also even works. Maybe it doesn't, but that does. Well, okay. Of course, I could also place it in my hand, but it's a lot slower. Also, work smarter, not harder. What a lot of people would say. I don't know. I'm so happy that I'm getting like some progress in, because this took me all too long. just digging all of this out is already like a thing that took way too long, I tell you. But when it's finally done, hopefully like by the end of the week, then yeah, like then this also was Hunter. What? Well, one of the things that's also one of the reason why I stopped streaming was actually because I'm really bad at finding topics to talk about. I've got myself looking too much at the camera, too much at the time, thinking when it's gonna end, and that's just not fair, especially to the viewers. Just wanting the stream to end and not really having fun with it, and I think viewers can notice that, and that's like a problem I had, and that's nothing I wanna do. I'm gonna hold my streams at the strict 2 hours. I'm not gonna go a lot above it for now. I might change it up someday, but not yet, since I don't I have to find something. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, since this is still a problem, I really struggle with finding things to talk about. I'm talking and talking and talking, and it feels like I've been rambling on for hours on hours on end. And I look at the time, it's been 2 minutes. Maybe it's because I speak fast, maybe it's because the topics I do talk about are just not that full of stuff. I don't know, could be all of it, all of the above. But time management, especially in streams, is just not my big area. And I can't upload this with a good intent, because I know people that are watching my streams will notice when I just don't show interest in streaming anymore, and it just doesn't seem fair to me to force that upon you. But then again, I also kind of want to force myself to do it, so I don't stop with streaming, because I really enjoy it. Even if I'm not good, even if I don't get a lot of money out of it, not money, enough connection out of it, but that shouldn't really be what I'm doing here, should it? Not spawn, shop. I'm not here to gain, I'm here to give, basically. Well, no, and that was a minute. I felt like I've been talking on for a long time. It's been like 5 minutes since the last time I looked on the clock. I don't know, but it doesn't matter. It's not the viewer's fault, it's just me. Me being me. And I am the one that has to live with that and has to work things out. One of the other reasons why I do stream in English is it's kind of a workout. If you just keep on talking in English and talking in English, you can't forget the language. Especially if you're learning a different language on the fly. Cause I am currently learning Japanese, since it is a language I really admire. It sounds really good. I don't know if I'm gonna like learn reading maybe, but not writing, since one of my worst classes always was art. And yeah, Japanese writing is basically a bit like art, at least from the style of it. It's a lot of drawing. It's really hard to do. Yep. What more? Yeah, and what I mean by that is if I just keep on speaking English in my private time on stream here and there, and there's no way I could ever forget it. It's like if I say, yeah, I spoke for some time, I didn't speak German for some time, I don't know how to speak it anymore. It's built into my memory. That's nothing I can ever forget. That's the fact. It's a part of me now at this point. I want to keep the firework rockets, not the thing. This really is getting faster. I mean, I've done an entire layer in like not even half an hour. First layer took me, I think it was an hour to complete. even though I was already like only doing like half layer. At first I did have help, but then my help quit. So I had to do most of it alone. Most of the work is done that is alone. Only few parts are not done by me. But I think one thing that is like a bit unique about how I build, I try to go I try to go layer by layer, but then there are like a few structures. The moment I'm able to do them, I will do them completely. When I'm done with that, with this strip, I'll show you. Here. Yeah, that takes a bit longer than expected. I'll be done in a few seconds, not minutes. Oh, it doesn't matter. Makes concentration go up also, I don't know. Gotta find an excuse. Help. This gate. This gate, the moment I was able to place the first red block here, I just did. Since that thing it looks amazing. But the banners are not quite finished yet. They are black banners since the banners that I have to use are black banners. But I would have to redo the black banners after, but that can wait. Let's do the outline for the last part. Also, I do have this mini map where I can see like my build pretty detailed. This is like the actual only part that kind of looks like it's done. And also fits in a bit with the rest. I'm kind of thinking about destroying the outer layer, since it kind of makes a barrier between like the real building and the world. Also, I am gonna build well, here you can see like the chests, and we'll want to build like a boat, probably more like around here, those 6 chunks. And this is 16 by 16 blocks. 16, that's 32, that's 80, wait, what? 32, 38, 34, yeah, 40, wait, what? My math ain't mathin'. Those two together are 32. Plus they have 42, 48, yes. 48 and 32. 32 times 48 also go. Math wasn't my strong suit in school. Oh, 1,500. I can climb that already. I can climb the 6 chunks. I don't care that those blocks aren't claimed, since they're just building blocks. If someone takes it, the worst thing is basically really the dirt, since I would have to no, actually it's stone, or yeah, stone and dirt, since I would have to farm them again. It's a lot of work. It's exhausting, but else the rest is not too bad. I'm thinking on just placing down dirt blocks instead of grass, since they would at the end turn into grass blocks. Yeah, well. Makes the work for me a lot easier. At the end, that's also what I'm gonna have to do, because I decided on that at the start, that I wouldn't be that would not be going to buy. I think it was like 20,000 grass blocks. No, actually, I think it's only 2,000. But even that is already a lot. I just didn't want to deal with that. Did I place it right? Yeah, I did. Well, it seems even now time. It's passing slowly, but it's passing. Since I did say it's gonna be 2 hours, I didn't want to revoke that. Actually, do I? Do I want to? Let's take a look. That's what I have to build. Next, well, it's even less blocks. If I hit the 2 hour mark while I'm on this, then I will continue working. Actually, what the heck even is this? Oh, that's hats. I might actually even continue until I'm here, since this will be like, it's not as much, and this will also be like the last place where I have to place like a lot of grass blocks. This is the start of the blocks. This is the start of where I can't do anything anymore, because those 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10 11 13 14 15 16 blocks, those bedrock blocks, I don't have them yet. So I'm gonna build until there. That's this, finish that layer, the one above, and then this. As far as I come, yeah. So go here, that. And I'll just continue placing blocks, because I just want to get something done. I'm gonna also continue doing stuff off screen, since off screen, I think I'm off screen a bit more productive, not because I can cheat, but just because talking to myself while doing something seems a bit lonely. Let's say how it is. It does seem a bit lonely, also a bit stupid. Talking to yourself isn't, but it's just nothing. I'm having a full-on conversation with myself, pretending that there's someone else to listen to it, but there's not. Let's say how it is. When I upload something, yeah, sure, there are people looking, especially on Twitch. I don't know why, but my VODs get clicked pretty good actually on Twitch. Then again, well, yeah. Doesn't matter. I'll just continue with that. Was that all? Yeah, basically. I'm running out of blocks here. No. Then again, I said like the time's gonna run out anytime soon. Well, we are still 30 minutes on the clock. And like I said, it should be fast. It should get faster with every layer since there are less blocks to place. Let's go here and continue placing. Since that area is done, only this one. Well, besides the like the sides, but I'm gonna do that at the end because that's the only place where I have to like detail shit. Everything else just plain dirt. Also, one way I want to stop is the first one where like I have to like bring pallet of blocks, since you also need I think it was dark oak slabs. It should be. I have it here. It should be the same as here. It is dark oak, yeah. Dark oak slabs. This it looks on the map quite interesting actually. Well, what can I end it? Did I really get every block? I should have. Once I do have enough viewers, I do want to like also, besides just chatting, do like reaction stuff and shit. Just because, yeah, I did say just chatting is less work, true, but also more. It's way more engaging with. You engage way more with your community than with your than when you're gaming, since you're actively doing something. You can't fully look on the chat. When I'm doing just chatting, I can ramble and ramble and ramble on about things that you actually asked me about. Well, I hope the music it chose was good. The lo-fi beats. Can't be like Minecraft music. I don't know. Dollar Shaylash. Huh. How long is the playlist? Oh, it's not a playlist, it's it counts. Probably has a lot of songs. How's it with how it looks? Huh. Well. Yeah. Not just continue placing blocks. Someone's actually here listening and I don't know, using this to sleep, which would be quite weird since it's kind of like Minecraft. But I don't judge, to be honest. If you want to use my voice to sleep, because it's I don't know, soothing, I guess I should take that as a compliment, should I? I don't know. I think so. Soothing voice seems like a good trait to have. I don't know, maybe one day I get the content creator rank. If it exists. And it doesn't have like enormous requirements, I don't know. Get 20 viewers on on Steam, on Twitch. Well, I'm having 0. As long as just make streams, then yeah, I can do that. I mean, I've been streaming for hours. Like overall, not now. Yeah. Alright, done. Looks like it. Let's take a look. Button. Curl start. Actually, I'm just gonna do it. Make every grass block into a dirt block. Okay, I did that here now. Don't know that guy. I'm confused. What's he doing? I don't know, hope he doesn't steal. Oh, safety first. I don't care about the other ones. I need take a bit of those. That. This and this. This all. can get grass. Shit. Oh god, didn't get that dirt. Of something I built in do you mean in Japan? Why? To write this message, I can at least try to get a few blocks placed. And I can buy the dirt I need. The ores I still should have. Okay, what do you write? South of Japan, I don't know. I'm gonna build alone. Since yeah, basically I'm also building alone. I got a bit of help at the start, but most of the shit I've done myself. Gonna build alone, yeah. Since I really don't want to trust anyone here, besides like a few select people. I think I gave one person trust here, but else no one does. Since you can't see through a person's see through a person's face and see what's behind. You don't know what they're up to. Temple. Japan. Temple or Japan? They're not bringing. I did. I didn't place it. All I gotta do is get the ores. Oh, and that. Oh, shop. Decoration. Huh? Oh. Uh. There are rooms to live. And a few dragons. Let's make down to one. Few dragon. Dragons. Am I done? Yeah, right, the ore blocks. My memory is not all too much. Where is he? Oh no. Weird interaction. I don't know what that just was, but okay. Well, I've been thinking a bit. I know. I think 2 layers gotta be a bit much, especially because I already built. I think it was 2 or 3 layers today, so I'm gonna build 1 more. Then gonna end the stream. Okay. Options 1 up. Since I already have all the edge blocks, let's start with that. 14, no. Sick touch. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Okay. I'll just buy another stack real quick. Well, let's continue the edge. If I get that done now, I have an easier time with the rest. Now the chair is done. That one gets here. I want more thing. Decoration. Give me 10. Okay. Let's continue. Nope. Okay. Gotta get some stone. Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's start. Oh, and that should be it. That should be last. Now everything that I have to place should be dirt. Well, I start with the middle island. And work myself out. Next one should then finally start the basement of my Asian temple. Also, I'm kind of confused how I managed to know that this is this is gonna be a temple. Sure, it's big, but it's dirt. Just look at the map. Like, this is the most Asian thing that it's not even loaded in. Like nothing beside that one gate says that it's gonna be an Asian temple. I'm kind of confused how I knew. Why is there sand? Was sand supposed to be there? I don't know. What sand is one of the blocks that I did use? There's also one of the blocks that goes there? I don't know. This music really is making me tired. It's interesting. Lo-fi, really hard to listen to. It's almost like a lot more power. It's not. Well, maybe that's why people would sleep to that. And yeah, my voice isn't really nicest, I would say. I don't know. Maybe next time I'll have a guest. Don't really have to be that he plays with me, just talking. He does his stuff, I do mine, and we're just talking. I've seen that too a lot of times. Works out. Especially if you're doing something repetitive or just something that you've done a lot of time, something that doesn't really need all of your attention. So it's not hard or just the same task over and over and over again. Okay. Need fence gates. Fences and gates. Apparently. Don't know what for. Cause it doesn't really make sense just now, but well, eventually. Eventually I will understand. Yes. That set also has to be done like in the next time, since like yeah, this layer isn't really finished yet, so basically this side is like 1, 2, 3, 4 layers above. Also, if you want to visit me, sure, but just notes for to the beginning. I won't trust you. Not that I won't trust you as a person, but more like I won't give you trust on my plot. I'm not an idiot. That's just stupid to do. And you shouldn't do that either. Okay. Okay. 2 and the side. Oh, glowstone. Didn't expect to see glowstone here, to be honest. But that means that that place is not gonna be overcovered with dirt, because else why would there be glowstone? Why would I put... I don't know, that's... I don't know. Let's just keep building. Well... the edge here, and then I can start filling in the rest. Once I've done like a full circle around everything. Well, that really is nice. No, just gotta fill in all those holes and then we are done actually. It's like the place where it then starts to actually like look like a temple place, because the next area, no, the one above that should have way less area to build. Yeah, the one above is way less to build since it slowly turns into like a mountain unless there's less a field. Also, there's 2 more layers, and I've actually like am as high as the wall they made when I was back on layer 1. Holy shit, that first layer, without everything that I know now and did, and with how much work it is, took me the first layers, every layer took me like at least an hour or more. Now in 2 hours I can do 3 to 4 of them, and I'm still like at the long stages. Once I'm like at the place where like get one layer by like 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes, that's where I have to that's a good place. That's where I can see progress within hours. A lot of progress. But even that, those two were like close, pretty close actually. Now I'm 4 above it. That's a big difference, especially that thing is quite high already. If you look at it, that's why I have to build a staircase down. Let's do. That's what I thought. I have even more. Many stacks of blocks, and I had to place. Holy shit. I don't really know. Is that faster than the normal way? I don't know. Feels like it. Feels a lot faster. I don't know. That may maybe actually be enough. Because I only have to do that. This outer ring. That's not too much actually. I just gotta section it. I'll make this entire thing one section. That's one section. And then that's the second section. This one is the last. Let's start with the square. Oh, maybe that's probably not really nice to look at, I don't know. But it's fast. I want to get it over with. Okay. 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 Section after section. Yes, I'm getting close to the finish line. Or closer, actually. Rather, not close. Only closer. Already, since I'm still far away from finishing this. Very far. Okay. I have more than one hotbar of dirt left. I won't use all of it probably. But yeah, I won't need all of it. But at least I don't have too little. Okay. Okay. Ah. Gosh. Gotta do that and then. Oh yeah, that's spruce fence. Mm. Two of those. Well, should be done. One block here and then. Yep. Everything is fine. I've done it. That's what. Actually, let's go to the middle. That's what it looks like now. It's up by a long shot. It went up like a blood. Okay. Like the screen said. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the stream. And I hope you will be there for the next time I'll be live. It will be Saturday, the same day. Also Sunday. My new stream plan is Saturday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday from from 7 to 9 p.m. Central European time. Yeah. Hope you have a nice day, evening, night, or morning. And bye.